Hello and welcome back. I hope you are all doing well. This is officially my first video of 2024 and it's so nice to get the camera back out and sit here and talk to you all. I've got so much to update you on, but basically at the start of the year I did have some sad news I had to deal with emotionally, so I took a little bit of extra time off, hence why it is almost the end of January and I haven't been back yet. So that's the reasoning why, if you're wondering where I have been. But in other news, I am officially engaged. I honestly can't believe it. I'm still in this sort of like engagement bubble, but just before the new year, myself, Sam, Oscar and Rosie went away to the Peak District and we had a couple of days there, which was honestly a break that was much needed, and it was a couple of days in that Sam proposed, so I will include the proposal video here. Honestly, can't believe that we managed to get that footage filmed, but the backstory is I took my camera and tripod and I was filming a couple of bits whilst we were away of the beautiful scenery on all of the walks that we did, which I will include in a moment. But we got to the top of this, I won't even call it a mountain, a top of a hill I'm gonna call it, and I set up my tripod to get some photos of obviously me, Sam, Oscar and Rosie, as you would have seen at the start of the proposal. And I just said to Sam, oh, I'll click record because then I can just capture some photos from the video. So I did that, and it was in that moment that Sam proposed, and no, I had no clue whatsoever. It was the most magical moment and it's something that I'll just cherish forever. So yeah, I am officially a fiance now, which is so crazy to say, and there won't be any sort of like wedding content or videos or anything like that just yet, because we're not going to get married for a few years yet. We want to prioritise the house and get that done first, and then obviously have some time to save up money because getting married is not cheap. On this little breakaway, I didn't want to get the camera out and film too much, so obviously what you've just seen there were just a couple of walks that we went on, and we stayed quite close to the Ashbourne area in Derbyshire and walked along the Tissington Trail. We went to Dovedale and we went to Bakewell as well. Now we are going to go back there again because it was just such a lovely place to go to, and we are going to take Oscar and Rosie back because there are just so many more walks that we could have done, and like I say, it was much needed. It was such a perfect time to go away as well, just after Christmas and then going into the new year, because often that's the kind of period where you don't really know what day of the week it is, the house is a mess, you're trying to get everything back in order again for the new year. So to actually just get away from it all and the renovation and all the mess was just so nice. Moving swiftly on to house renovation, there is a lot to update you on, so I'm just going to show you now everything that we have managed to get done up until this point. There is nothing to update you on up here, but I would like some advice. So I have got a nice spacious area at the top of the stairs here, which I am very grateful for, but I don't know whether to break it up and add a console table across this wall here, or even add a small table over in the corner there. I want it to look nice and cozy up here, but at the same time not cluttered. So advice would be great, thank you. And then moving downstairs, which is where all of the work has been happening, we've managed to get most of the understairs storage complete. And yes, this is the situation that I'm living in right now, and I'm not sorry for it. But we have finally got all of the doors on, apart from this one here that is missing trim on both sides, and it's not fully finished yet. But I'm going to show you anyway. This cupboard here at the moment is full of bags and more bags and like birthday bags and stuff at the back there. So a very handy cupboard to have. And then in here is one shoe cupboard out of the two. So at the moment Sam's just got all of his shoes and trainers and things. Now we have got these, which have been a godsend, where you can obviously stack one shoe on top of the other, making more room in the drawers. So we've got one here, which is the smaller one of the two, and then in this one here we've got a bigger one, which obviously is the one with all of my shoes in. So yeah, super happy with how that's turned out. And we've also got some drawer liners as well inside there, so these can be taken out and wiped down quite easily. Because it is all painted white, it's just going to get ruined so much. One thing that I wish I did do was paint this a darker colour so you wouldn't be able to see it. But we've done it now and it just looks clean and pristine at this moment in time. And then this here is Sam's little golf cupboard. Basically where he puts all of his golf gear, his trainers. There is a sign here that is going to go up on the wall, and I think he's going to have a couple of posters on the inside of this door as well. So it's not 100% there, but you get the gist of what it's going to look like. And then moving on into the lounge, this is currently what we're working with at the moment. So we have got this finally bricked up, which looks so weird. Sam did it a couple of days ago now, so we're just getting used to not being able to walk into the dining room there. And as you can see on the wall, we've got a couple of colour samples. All of these up here are Faro and Ball colours, and we have opted with drop cloth on 3 of the walls, and then across this wall here, which is where the media unit's going to be built, we are going with slipper satin. Now on the Faro and Ball website, drop cloth is actually matched up well with schoolhouse white, which is very similar to slipper satin, but I just wanted something that little bit lighter, so we've opted for this. And that will be painted on all of the cupboards, the back wall, and all around the telly. This is the state of what Sam has been doing this evening. So he's managed to cut a hole in the ceiling to get some wires basically through. How has he done that? Oh, so he's managed to get the wires through, and then he's threaded it all the way across and down here, and then it goes outside. So this bay window here, which I don't actually think I've shown you before, will eventually get changed. So it'll be white on the inside. We won't have these internal Georgian bars either. They're going, the curtains are going, the window board's going as well. So all of this will be gone, but we are going to have a spotlight just outside here, hence why the holes and stuff. And also in here, this radiator is getting moved to the side here. We've got a nice tall one, so it just basically gives us more space here to kind of put the sofas and things. Now I will go into the details of the plans for this room at a later stage. Since I last picked up the camera, obviously you will have just seen that we have got quite a little bit more work done, and I'm a little bit gutted that obviously I didn't film any of that, but my head just wasn't in the right space and I didn't want to come back too soon But now that I am officially back, I've got so much content to share with you. There is so much going on that I honestly can't keep on track of it. But I decided last minute that the master bedroom just needed a little bit of a spruce up. Now I know it is technically officially done, but the drawers in the master bedroom were really bugging me. So that is all getting changed. So my next video will include putting together the flat pack furniture. That'll be interesting, building that over the next couple of days. And also after that, Sam did film, bless him, putting the brick wall up, well, the breeze block wall up in the lounge. So I was actually out on the day that he did that, but he managed to pick up the camera and film that all by himself. So thanks to him for capturing that content. But that video will be not next week, the week after. So I have got a lot to share with you, and I'm hoping it will make sense and it won't be too confusing, because even I'm a little bit confused with where I've left off, what I have shown you, what I haven't shown you. Another exciting thing that is happening is the extension. Now I can't believe that I'm actually saying this, but we had a structural engineer come over today to kind of take all of the details that he needs in order to obviously work out what we need for the extension. Now there are a couple of things that we wanted to do that we now cannot do. So plans and everything are going to have to change. So I'm sure over the next couple of weeks I'll go through the details of that. But at this moment in time, everything that I had drawn out on the iPad as to the floor plans and stuff is all being changed. So I don't even know myself what is happening. But that is going to be done alongside the lounge. So at the end of Feb, I don't know if I've just said that, but at the end of Feb, Sam is going to be out in the garden digging up the foundations. At the same time, he's going to be in the lounge plastering and getting all of that work done. So I don't know how it's all going to work out, but I'm hoping at the end of March, the lounge will be done and the extension will have been started. Fingers crossed. I'm going to wrap this video up here, and I would just like to thank each and every single one of you that has supported me over this past year, liked my videos, commented on them, subscribed to my channel. It honestly means the absolute world to me, and I am so happy to be back, and I've got so much planned this year, so I look forward to taking you along with me.